how becoming a father to Tiana Gia Johnson has made Dwayne Johnson reveal his vulnerable side. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Hype Celeb. How many children does The Rock have? Dwayne Johnson may seem like a tough individual who you do not want to mess with, but when it comes to his family, he has shown his vulnerable side. There is no denying that this man is a gentle individual and a very proud father of 3 girls. His first child, Ava Raine, is already an adult, and her mother is a businesswoman and professional bodybuilder, Dany Garcia. It would be several years before Johnson became a father again, this time with his second wife, Lauren Hashin. The couple has 2 daughters, Tia Gianna Johnson and Jasmine Johnson. Johnson, or The Rock, has made several memorable quotes about fatherhood over the years, proving to the world what an important role his daughters have in his life. While the title of this article mentions his youngest and how she helped her father to reveal his vulnerable side, the truth is this happened long before her birth. Johnson's journey into fatherhood has been a beautiful and memorable one. Of course, there are vast differences between how he is now with his youngest 2 and how he was with his first daughter. These differences has been open about discussing. What has Dwayne Johnson said about fatherhood? Dwayne Johnson became a father for the first time in 2001 when he and his first wife, Dany Garcia, welcomed their daughter, Ava Raine. Johnson is incredibly proud to be her dad. He has gushed about her several times over the years, including when she attended New York University and later when she decided to follow in his footsteps and become a professional wrestler. She signed her contract with the WWE. It just blew my mind, Johnson told Jimmy Fallon in 2020. First of all, what an honor that my daughter wants to follow in my footsteps, but more importantly, follow in my footsteps sounds cliche, but she actually wants to blaze her own path, which is just so important. She wound up being the youngest signee in the history of the company. His life was slightly different from how it is now compared to when he first became a dad. He spoke about this in an interview with Fatherly, saying, "We had Simone when I was 29. I was flying by the seat of my pants. All of the dads out there know, and a lot of moms out there know, when you are in your 20s, you are still trying to figure out who you are and your place in the world." He continued, "I was so effing excited to be a dad, but terrified at the same time. My own references at the time were my own dad, and he raised me with tough love." When speaking about the shift between becoming a first-time dad and how it was for him years later, he explained, "I see the world in a different way, through a different lens. The taste of an idea of success is different. I still chase it today, but with different perspective and a different anchoring. I was making a transition to Hollywood, trying to be the best husband and best dad I could be as a brand new father. Now, being in my 40s, I've lived a bit of life. I hope I'm a little wiser. It allows me to be a greater dad." He has admitted that through life and experience, I'm a different kind of dad. How has Dwayne Johnson's life changed since becoming a dad? It is clear from the interviews that The Rock has given that becoming a father has changed his life in many ways. He has truly embraced his role and is a very dedicated father. He is also more than willing to speak about his daughters and has gushed about how incredible they are numerous times. This includes telling Extra in 2019, "It's just the best thing. I have a house full of just strong, badass women. It's terrifying, but it's awesome." His life is also very different from his childhood, and he made the comparison during the interview. "I grew up an only child," he explained. "My dad was tough. He kicked my ass, so there was a lot of testosterone growing up. So there is this balance, having all this estrogenic energy, then also me having the opportunity to infuse father and hopefully setting a standard of what a man should be in my daughters' lives." Johnson's being so well-liked has also made people wonder if he would consider a career in politics. Despite being very passionate about his country, there is a role he values more, being a daddy, as he puts it. In 2022, he told CBS Sunday Morning that he would not run for president. "I love our country and everyone in it. I also love being a daddy, and that's the most important thing to me, is being a daddy." Johnson said, "I know what it was like to be on the road and be so busy that I was absent for a lot of years when my first daughter was growing up, and this critical time in my youngest daughter's lives. That's what the presidency would do. So, my number one priority is my daughters." This brings up to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you will love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.